Hello everyone, Cindy at Junkbox Studio. I wanted to share some of these ribbon I recently picked up at the Dollar Tree. They're really pretty. They're in an earth tone and I was surprised to see them there. And so I dug out this memory book paper from my stash, probably from the early to mid 2000s, and I've been saving it all this time, so I'm going to use it today in this project. I wanted to make sure that I got a good part of this design into the frame of this wood plaque. And by the way, I did get this wood plaque at the Dollar Tree as well. And so here I am cutting this out, and I'm going to be adding a middle portion to this. So I wanted to make sure that I had a good visual representation. There we go, all the way around. And I was going to use that one, but I decided to go with more of the floral instead. So now I want to go ahead and take the paper and just crumple it up. It gives it a kind of a worn effect and softens everything down a little bit. And it's one of my most favorite techniques to do. And so now I'm going to do just a little bit of sanding, nothing too harsh. I'm going to get some of those raised edges from the crinkling, and I really like how that looks. And so we're getting a little bit of glue on the back there and making sure that it's even. And you got to make sure that you press out all of those bubbles and wrinkles. I'm bad at it. I'm trying to get better and make sure that I really take care of those so I don't run into any problems. And so now we just take a little bit of sandpaper to sand off the edges. Make sure you dry completely before you do this step, because it can do, kind of like tear a little bit of the edges. And so if it's down, dried, solid, it'll come up a lot easier for you. So I just copied and pasted this image from Google Images, and it's perfectly fine to do so, just as long as you use it for personal use and not to mass produce. Here is the Waverly chalk paint, and the color is Truffle. And this is also the Waverly chalk paint, and the color is Mineral. And I think what I ended up doing here is trying to get that brown, pulled into the picture a little bit. So I'm going to paint the edges with that truffle. Now I'm going to be taking the Mod Podge and using it as a sealer to cover this paper, because I'm going to be using the Waverly antiquing wax. I'm now going to be combining both of these colors just to have somewhat of a contrast between the outer edge of the plaque, and I wanted to match that beautiful color there. I don't know if it's like a gray or a purple gray or what, but I just really love that color right now. I guess you'd call it a taupe, but it is my absolute favorite. If I could use it in every project, I would. And the Waverly antiquing wax over the top of this paper really kind of, gives it an antique look, and a richer look to everything. I just really like it. A lot of my projects are just not complete until I get that antiquing wax on there, and so you can see that it's not too much, but it's just enough to make a difference. So let's get the rest of this put together, and of course there is the E6000. I'm at the bottom of my tube and things start getting a little challenging there with that, but I managed to get some out of there, and just a little bit of hot glue. I kind of thin out that hot glue a little bit. I don't want it clumping on me and not making a good seal at the bottom. So I did end up taking this off camera just a bit and bringing it back, but there we are. And also, let's see, we got the ribbon. Look at that color. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. I was so surprised to see these at the Dollar Tree, and I should have bought a couple of them, really, but they'll probably have them for a while. They're not really Easter colors, but so yeah, I'm assuming that they might carry them year round. And here I am again attempting to make a bow. I need to learn how to make one of those, I don't know what you call it, 2-finger bows or whatever it is, but for now I'm going to use the wire. I'm finishing off this project with a button over the bow. I do like to thread the buttons first just to make it look complete. Now I'm taking a nail file and just sanding down some of that paint. I did get a pack of these nail files at the Dollar Tree as well. And I always like to go over the button with a little bit of the Mod Podge as a sealer. And it really depends on the project. Sometimes if it's really rustic, I won't do a finish, but because I ended up using the Mod Podge as a sealer over the paper and the middle frame, I wanted to kind of complete that sheen, and so I ended up applying it to the button. I really enjoyed using the neutral tones in this project. I hope you guys liked it as well. I will see you in the next video. Thank you.